Hey bakers, okay, so I know it's been a little bit of a minute, but that's because I have 3 kids in 2 different school districts now, and we started school. And let me just tell you, I love my daughters, but thank you, Jesus, we're back in school. I now have 2 high school students, and let me just tell you, high school is a culture shock. I have 2 freshman daughters now, and that's a lot of work, not just on the kids, but on the parents as well. So those of you that have gone through being high school parents, may the odds be forever in your favor because now I have 2 of them. It is so much. For that entire week before school started, the orientations, the parent meetings, everything, bananas. And now Ashlyn is in 7th grade and has the junior high to herself. She is loving it. So I decided to take a week off or 2, get my bearings back. Insanity. Plus, back to school, everything. Insane! Insane. Oh my God. But now it's time to make some cookies for my girls for back to school. And why not make delicious cinnamon roll cookies? They can have them for breakfast, they can have them for lunch, or just because I like cinnamon rolls. Who doesn't? And why not have them in cookie form? Plus, a bunch of Molly and Brenna's teachers found out that I'm a baker, and they're like, excuse me, where are our treats? I've already been promised to make red velvet something, so that's gonna happen. So today we're making 2 birds, 1 stone, Copycat crumble cookies, cinnamon roll cookies. So that's what we're doing. So, and I'm only making a single batch because we have a lot to do. Cinnamon roll cookies. I have half a cup of butter because we're going to make them better, cheaper, and just, way better. And I'm a big ball of energy because I may have worked out, walked the dog, and had like 6 cups of coffees plus my pre-workout. And it's like heat index of 112 out, and I've done too much. I've been up since 5 a.m. It's crazy. Hang on a sec. I had a glass of water. I've calmed down a sec. I really haven't. It's me. We know this. Okay, half a cup of butter. Into this half a cup of butter. Oh, my egg was a little too moist. We are going to put 2 tablespoons of white sugar and a half a cup of brown sugar. We are going to add in 1 egg. Bloop. And a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. Give this a good little mixy poo. Now, I get asked this a lot. I tell you guys a lot. Mainly to use light or dark brown sugar. I combine them both. The only difference between light and dark brown sugar is the amount of molasses that's in it. I like to combine them both because I like the flavor profile that they both have. I think it's delicious. Okay, after that, this is just our cookie base. We're gonna be adding the cinnamon swirl, that's the inside of the cinnamon roll, and an amazing cream cheese frosting. We are going to add, I'm looking at my recipe, vanilla first. Well, I told you I had pre-workout and too much coffee. I should not be allowed to control my own coffee intake. It's a dangerous factor, or pre-workout. And I accidentally bought the high energy pre-workout from Bloom. That shouldn't be allowed on my account. Bloom, you need to not let me buy your high energy pre-workout. It's dangerous. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1.5 cups of flour. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, half a teaspoon of baking powder, quarter of a teaspoon of baking soda, and oven's ready. 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going a little heavy-handed on the cinnamon because I really like cinnamon in my cinnamon rolls, and it's cinnamon. It's delicioso. All right, and give this a good mix. Once you have this nice and mixed and in a dough ball, we're just gonna put some cellophane over this. Pop this in our refrigerator for 15 minutes just to get a little bit of a chill on it. And in that 15 minutes, I'm going to go take a shower. I don't know, but there is just something, I feel so much better. Okay, after your dough or batter or whatever you want to call it has chilled for 15 minutes, I'm using my medium scoop. I'm just going to take an even ball. I'm going to roll it and I'm going to puck them. So you want about 1/4 of an inch thick pucks, and we're going to lay them on your cookie sheet. I was going to tell you distance apart, but my brain decided to shut off at that moment. And we're going to lay them on our cookie sheet, and we're going to bake them at 350 degrees. We're going to bake them about 12 to 14 minutes until lightly golden brown. And then we're going to let them cool fully. And then we're going to make our cinnamon filling, which we're going to actually frost them with. And then we're going to make our cream cheese frosting that we're going to double frost them with. So it's going to have a double frosting, but not double frosting, because it's going to be the cinnamon filling that we actually just kind of coat them with and then frost that. All right, so ball, puck, 350 degrees, 12 to 14 minutes. Let them cool. We'll make our 2 frostings. Then we have our cinnamon roll cookies. While we wait for our cookies to cool, let's make our cinnamon filling to go on top of our cookies. So it's going to be 3 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons of flour. And we're just going to mix that all together. And we're going to just set it aside. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all put together. All right, bakers, so this is our filling when it is all combined. It is kind of like, it is like a paste. It's like a frosting, but a little bit thicker and absolutely delicious. It's the filling of a cinnamon roll. And then we have our cream cheese frosting, cream cheese frosting, which is 2 ounces of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of butter, a half a teaspoon of vanilla, and a half a cup of powdered sugar. Mix that super well together. Now, you can just take your cookie, smear some of the cinnamon sugar on it, and then smear some of the frosting on it. But I'm Bailey, and I can't do that. I need to make it. I can't do that. I had this vision of, I want it to look like a cinnamon roll. So I want it to be swirled. So I thought, what if I swirled them together? Super cute. Let me do that to all my cookies, and I'll show you what they look like, and then we'll bite into one and enjoy these suckers. Look at how beautiful these cookies are. And yes, there is one plain because I have one kid that does not like frosting, so I left one plain for that one child. And to the one person that always complains, oh my God, she's looking at her fingers. These are for my family. I don't care. When I make orders, my hair is up. I don't lick my fingers. These are for my family. I don't care. I lick my kids. I don't like my kids. That's weird. Wrong statement. Anyways, these are the cookies. Cinnamon roll cookies. How many of us have stop. It's so buttery. And I want a cup of coffee. It's just so good. Oh my God. I love that it's not, I'm not a frosting person, so it's like the perfect amount of frosting, but I could eat all of the filling stuff by the spoonful. Like, I just want more of that. Oh, that's dangerous good. That's so good. I love how the cookie's soft, but the edges have like a crispiness to them. Oh, it's so buttery good. You guys, cinnamon roll cookies. Try this recipe out. Let me know what you think. perfect back to school treat. Enjoy!